There are a alarming amount of narcissistic, wacko parents out there. Now, this was brought to my attention via Brett Cooper in the comment section and the people at the Daily Wire who they do a phenomenal job. But before I get too much more into that, make sure on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. On Rumble, make sure to hit the like and follow. I would greatly appreciate that as well. So, there is this company that makes swimwear for transgender youth, known as Rubies. And like I was saying in the intro, it was Brett Cooper in the comment section that brought this to my attention. And it troubled me because we shouldn't be having trans youth, period. Because as everybody with a decent mind knows that this is a mental disorder and needs to be addressed as such. It's not a feeling, it is not a it is a delusion. And you don't play into delusions, that only makes it worse. Now, the link to that video of Brett Cooper in the comment section, that'll be down below. Give it a watch. All the stuff that she does with her team, absolutely phenomenal, and I enjoy every episode. But anyway, so the Rubies is for making swimsuits for trans girls, so boys, to make it look like there's nothing there. And these are for children. And I looked at some of the reviews of it, and the ages are of these kids are alarming, to say the least. Got here my 6-year-old adores her pair of swim bottoms. We have been struggling to find swimwear, blah 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 blah. 6 years old. When I was 6, I was more concerned about my little dinosaur toy, let alone what gender I was. I didn't care. As long as I had my dinosaur and my stuffed German Shepherd pup, little stuffed animal, I didn't care. All I cared about was those two toys and what would it be? Madden 04, NCAA 03, something like that. So this is a situation of a left wing nut parent indoctrinating a kid into a mental disorder that leads to serious consequences, which could include them unaliving themselves with astronomical rates compared to other mental disorders. And then we're not done here. My let's see. My loved 7-year-old started swimming lessons in her school this year. 7. What is that? Third grade? What in the world? 7 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And another one, my non-binary 10-year-old. I was 10 years old in 2006. So all I cared about was football and PlayStation 2. definitely paid no mind to what my gender identity is. Again, this is a parenting problem, indoctrinating their own kids to a mental disorder of gender dysphoria, which again leads to serious consequences if not dealt correctly, which we have seen is not being dealt with correctly. Next one, huge hit with my little girl. She loves the different patterns and little girl. Don't know how old. Probably not at least 18. The next one, we were graciously given a pair. My kiddo, 8 years old. So happy and comfortable. Again, and then we have another 8-year-old. Bought them for my 8-year-old, and they fit really blah 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 blah. 8. What is that? Fifth grade? Maybe. I mean, no, it wouldn't be fifth grade. But still, younger than that. 8 years old. This kid has to learn that from somewhere. And it's usually the parents, the left wing, absolute nut children or parents indoctrinating their kids so they can check an intersectional box, so they can feel good in their left wing, crazy, cult like community. My 12-year-old was just delighted with this swimsuit. It fits her beautifully. 12. Let's see. At 12 years old, that would be what, seventh grade? That was 2000. For me, that would have been 2008. So it was watching the fall of Michigan football and watching Tom Brady tear his ACL. And again, all I cared about was football, video games, friends. It, again, didn't really give a crap. There was no such thing as gender ideology at that time, or at least it wasn't prevalent in my small town. But, and there was a trend in that was really disturbing. And uh, Brett, shockingly enough, didn't pick up on it. When going through all those reviews, a lot of them were, oh, her confidence is back. Her confidence was so low, and then we got this. And it's just low confidence, low self esteem. There is a reason for that. It is the indoctrination that these parents put their own kids through just to check an intersectional box. And it needs to end. This is child abuse. This is it. This is every bit of child abuse that children should be protected from. It is mental, it becomes physical. And again, as we have seen, the numbers that are the unaliving rate are extraordinary high. And this needs to be addressed. So that is what I have here. Very, very disturbed by this. And hopefully enough people stand up and we start fighting back for the sake of these children. I'm Dylan Hildreth. This is the Dylan Hildreth Show.